Introducing contestant number 1 for her Puletasi, Miss Samoa, New South Wales.
Miss Samoa, New South Wales Puletasi is inspired by the waves of migration of Chinese free settlers and indentured laborers brought to Samoa at the dawn of the 20th century under the German and British administrations. There is no denying that these waves of Chinese migration to Samoa have made a substantial impact to our culture and society. From the influence of Chinese food, which have now become an integrated element of Samoa's menu, as well as intermarriages of Chinese to local Samoan men and women, and their descendants now contributing to Samoa and its development into the 21st century. Samoa's history of the German and New Zealand administration in the early 1900s has become common knowledge. However, the wave of Chinese migration is also part of Samoan history that is hardly spoken of, yet visible through their descendants and their contribution to Samoa and its economy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Samoa, New South Wales, and her Chinese-inspired Puletasi in honor of all Samoan Chinese of the modern era. Miss Valentine's Puletasi was created and designed by Team Miss Samoa, New South Wales and Malingi Tovia. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for Miss Samoa, New South Wales.
Thank you. Contestant number 1, Miss Samoa, New South Wales.
Introducing contestant number 2, Miss Sab.
This Puletasi will allow you the opportunity to witness Gloriesta's journey on a Sunday in beautiful Samoa. The cape has been hand-painted in brown and portrayed in a trend-setting weave design, which highlights that God is sovereign. The cape's unique cut is a reminder to us all that God is still on his throne and that we must always honor and worship him every day. The black fabric flowing from the waistline downwards is symbolic of God's miraculous and mysterious ways that mankind can never comprehend. Church is done and Gloriesta progresses through the day. She is in need of some cool and fresh air. She elegantly removes the cape and the overlaid fabric, therefore allowing the beauty of her Puletasi's central design to shine through. The brown-fitted two-piece Puletasi with the black silhouette displaying the fue and tanoa encapsulates the integration of our culture into our Christian faith. The central design for this Puletasi can also allow Gloriesta to enjoy To'onai feeling free and relaxed. The back design with coconut shells mirrors the front silhouette to signify the uniqueness of our Puletasi wear to our culture, or our Fa'a Samoa. Her coconut shell earrings complement her beautiful Puletasi, showing off our people's exceptional handicraft work, hence the inspiration in designing this sophisticated Puletasi, which is a great representation of our culture and the talents of our people. Miss Sab's Puletasi was designed by the CEO of Sab, Tofilau Fiti Langwai, sewn by Mishi Pasi, and hand-painted by Ngangae Junior Welese and Mulipona Orlano Tautalaso.
Thank you, contestant number 2, Miss Sab.
Introducing contestant number 3 for her Puletasi. Please give her a round of applause.
The role of a Tamaitai Samoa is integral, such as maintaining the home. The fala print portrays this unity within the ainga and the community. The colors used for the puletasi are cream tan, representing seriousness and reliability. As an active member of the church, Shalom commits to her responsibilities with great passion and desire to fulfill these roles to the best of her ability. Shalom perseveres to work with the youth in the hope to inspire and empower through her future projects. Miss Samoa New Zealand is encouraged by the progression of women's rights in Samoa, and it's a motivation for Shalom to see that women's voices are being heard. The painted white and pink flowers complement the puletasi and shouts, "Beautiful is back." Designed by Lalale Limited, Auckland, New Zealand, your contestant number 3, Miss Samoa New Zealand, Shalom by Luanga Filipi.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Miss Samoa New Zealand.
Introducing contestant number 4, Miss Princess Mariana Publishing.
Born a true Tamaitai Samoa and also blessed to have foreign bloodlines running through her veins, Miss Princess Mariana Publishing's puletasi signifies her respect and gratitude to her ancestors, turning the heart of this Tamaitai Samoa towards her forefathers, as were their hearts towards us, even before we were born. Rose Valorant Brown Whane's puletasi is predominantly created with white bridal satin and given specific Samoan mamanu patterns, representing her Samoan heredity that's integrated with her European descent. Stories are told of a prominent businessman and significant politician, the Honorable J.B. Fonoti, her great-grandfather, who fought alongside his brothers during the Mau movement to keep full rights of the Samoan people against injustice from the ruling foreign administration of the time. Her puletasi is fitting, complementing her Tene Samoa bodice, symbolizing the close connection in heart and spirit with her ancestors. She is a proud Tamaitai who embraces our theme, Samoa Peleina. The single arm of her garment features a big, beautiful red hibiscus, created out of siapo and painted to be the focal point, saying that she will be that voice, she will shine that light, as her forefathers did, pushing for representation of those that are rarely noticed in our communities. Rose Valorant feels that her bloodlines call her to a high purpose, to support and advocate for those who find they are rarely included, to be the voice of the voiceless, as did her great-grandfather, Honorable J.B. Fonoti. Rose Valorant's puletasi was created and designed by Vice-CEO Louis Thompson of Auckland, New Zealand.
Thank you, contestant number 4, Miss Princess Mariana Publishing.
Introducing contestant number 5, please put your hands together for Miss Samoa Victoria.
Tula'i mai, tato folau malefatu atua. This puletasi worn by Olivia is inspired by Samoa's 60th independence celebrations. The puletasi is Samoa's own version of the evening gown and as such is treated as the garment worn on special occasions. One of these occasions is welcoming visitors and dignitaries to our Samoa. We keep and respect the use of puletasi to ensure we remain hospitable people. Our culture and warm welcoming spirit is a way to promote our Samoa to the world. The light champagne satin color is used on this puletasi to signify the future, respecting the past and being strong in the present. The top section of our puletasi is adorned by tulle with hand-sewn embroidery in a floral pattern. being a symbol of our land and our shores of our Samoa Peleina. We all serve as representatives of our Samoa. E lo o lo Samoa, I lo tu, I awanga, malau tautala. Complemented with fresh flowers say, it symbolizes the fight that our ancestors fought for us to gain the freedom that we and generations to come are beneficiaries of as an independent nation. Tula imai, tato folau malefat tua. This Puletasi was put together and designed by Karen Abdul and Elizabeth Leach of Melbourne.
Thank you, contestant number 5, Miss Samoa Victoria.
Introducing contestant number 6, Miss Space.
Miss Samoa Performing Arts and Creative Excellence's simple yet elegant Puletasi is an ode to the beauty of a Fale Samoa and what it represents. The hand-painted and printed designs on her Puletasi calls to mind the virtues of being a Samoan through the basis of the Fale Samoa that represent the Ainga or family. The 4 pillars of the Fale represent the spiritual, the physical, mental, and other aspects of our well-being. And lastly, the roof, which represents our culture, beliefs, and values that provide us with protection and shelter. No part of the Fale stands in isolation. They are all reliant on and supportive of one another.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Miss Space.
Introducing contestant number 7, Miss Samoa Los Angeles.
Jessica's Puletasi, titled The Tree of Life, symbolizes one's individuality as trees are unique with their branches sprouting at different points and in different directions. It symbolizes her personal growth into a unique Samoan Tamaitai, while different experiences shape and mold her throughout her life. The white color symbolizes love and life. It conveys purity, cleanliness, and peacefulness. In life, white is an inherently positive color associated with innocence, goodness, faith and spirituality, humility, and perfection. In the Bible, God placed the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the middle of the Garden of Eden. It stands alone as a symbol of God's life-giving presence and fullness of eternal life. Jessica's Puletasi is designed with pure white eyelet lace and lined with pure white bridal satin. It is an off-the-shoulder pattern designed with white flowers sewn onto it as a symbol of good fruit that blossoms. Jesus proclaimed to be the tree of life, a vine that offers God's life to the world. And because of God's love, the cross became the tree of life. Jessica is also wearing white chiffon, falling down from her right shoulder as a symbol of protection against negative energy. It protects her aura from interference and influences from the negativity of the world. Jessica is also wearing white matching flowers in her hair to give a complete overall look, adding more meaning to the theme of her Puletasi. Matching earrings and a white necklace to accessorize her look complement her Puletasi as versatile and attractive to the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Los Angeles, Jessica, and her beautiful Puletasi. Introducing contestant number 8, Miss Samoa Melbourne.
Samoa Peleina o le taeao na e aile finangalo ina ia watu whaatasia le ununga li fo i le alofa o le atua soifua. Something appears over the horizon, a new day, a moment to come together in the amazing grace of God. Here comes the bride. Miss Samoa Melbourne's Puletasi this evening is a culturally inspired wedding dress, drawing from her blended background of Samoan and Sri Lankan descent. Heilani cuts a perfect figure in her bright finery. Typically in Sri Lanka, gold is the go-to for wedding attire. Gold can represent prosperity and luxury, and is a universal color of endless allure. Heilani's gold ensemble is complemented by red motifs, individually hand-stitched along the center of her puletasi, and accompanied by coconut shell pieces imitating the fall of a sari. The color red honors the Samoan flag, in which it represents courage, and the coconut shell pieces pay homage to our tree of life, which is sustainable, highly adaptive, and resilient in Samoa's tropical climate, qualities that embody a true Tamaitai Samoa. A wedding is an occasion to celebrate new beginnings. Currently in Samoa, we celebrate families reuniting since the reopening of our borders and the return of the acclaimed Miss Samoa Pageant, cementing our nation's commitment to a prosperous future. Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 8, Miss Samoa Melbourne, with her Puletasi evening wear, designed and put together by local fashion boutique Arilei Couture.
Thank you, contestant number 8, Miss Melbourne.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about we give a round of applause also for all the designers and fashion teams that were behind these creative pieces of Puletasi that we saw this evening. And for one final look at all our contestants' Puletasi, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all our contestants back on stage. Thank you, contestants.
Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic work to all the designers.